All right, ladies and gentlemen, Fab's in the house and welcome back to the channel. Today I've got something pretty cool, pretty rare, indeed, impossible to find. Forget about this thing. Mnandi, Mammoth, Ivory inlay stainless Raindrop Damascus, as you can see from the label. Old school box, which we're gonna open like a time capsule and being catapulted pretty much 10 years ago. And let's see what you used to get. I mean, you still get this stuff, but in a little bit different package. This is the leather pouch for the Mnandi, which is pretty cool, if you ask me. Old school Reeve knife sticker. You got your certificate of authenticity with the iconic calligraphy. This is 2015, pretty much 10 years almost. Devin Thomas stainless Damascus. And you got, of course, Mammoth Ivory. You get your cloth, you get your Mammoth Ivory and Mammoth Bark certification, Damascus blade certification, Reeve knife certification, and you get also some other paperwork if you want to send them a postcard, and boom, right over here you get some lube for your washer. This is fluorinated grease from Reeve. You got an Allen key here to take this beauty apart. There you have it. This is the Mnandi in Mammoth Ivory and in a Raindrop Damascus. A very desirable, very rare knife. Tiny knife, as you can see. Let's check the specs real quick. I could even use the caliper to measure it. It's a little bit over 16 centimeters. So we're gonna come with a ruler which says 7 centimeters for the blade length and 16 for the overall length of this bad boy. Another couple bad boys I want to show you just for size comparison and because it has to be done is this picture right over here. You get the holy trifecta in Raindrop and Ladder, Damascus and Mammoth Ivory for the inlays of Sebenza large 21 and small 21. Iconic, unusual, really rare combo for these staples of the knife industry, and this is the highest configuration, in my opinion, that you can find these guys. And by the way, check out the Mammoth Ivory inlaid titanium dual tone clip from Millet. Just gorgeous examples of knives right over there. And I want to show you just another couple of gorgeous, beautiful, I forgot this light over here to enhance a little bit more the colors and the patterns going on in these classic at this point knives. Anyways, that was a Stellaris and this is an Astrum for the star motif of the Shirogorov custom division and full custom lineup. Anyways, check this bad boy out. You can see some texturing on the ivory. Really cool. It's a tad off-white. This is a pristine example of this, I would say, I mean, liner lock. Do we want to call it a liner lock? It's kind of a technical frame lock with, you know, over scales, kind of. But it's, yeah, I wouldn't say it's frame lock with liner. It's kind of, I don't know. You guys know what I mean. You have a lock right over here, a little bit of room to disengage the lock. You have a pretty thin blade, actually. I want to see. What's the stock thickness right over here? 2.25 millimeters. Oof. This is beautiful. This is the gentleman's knife. It is one of my favorite gentleman's knife. Inconspicuous. If you put this thing in your shirt pocket, it's going to look like you get a pen with this pocket clip right over here, which is very securely attach your knife to your pocket or whatever you're going to use it. Reeve knives logo right over the pivot. You can opt for a clipless option with an extra screw. You just gotta put it over here instead of the clip. Obviously, the clip is reversible, as you can see from the that little hole. It means you can just swap it and it's not gonna swing. Put it on this side if you're a lefty, or if you prefer just to carry on the other side. What I have to say about this one, I already reviewed the Mnandi. This is just like a quick follow-up just to show you guys the Mammoth Ivory inlays in the flesh, and some Devin Thomas Damascus in Raindrop, again in the flesh, because you don't see these often, and I love them. I thought to share my impressions with you because these are unique knives. This sounds like the most gentle knife ever. Nobody's going to be scared when you deploy this beast, right? Everybody is going to be curious and is going to be attracted by the sinuous lines of this gorgeous example of pure craftsmanship by Chris Reeve, Idaho-made Mnandi with Mammoth Ivory inlays, and a phenomenal Raindrop Damascus stainless from Devin Thomas. This is a 10-year-old knife, impossible to find pretty much. You gotta pay a lot of money. This gets close to $2,000, maybe 15, between the 15 and the 2,000 depending on the condition, I would say, but still pretty expensive. One more thing I want to check is the weight, because it's a cool measurement that gives you an idea of what you're gonna carry in the pocket, and we're gonna do this in grams, and it's gonna be 45.7 grams, equal to 1.61 ounces, guys. Do not complain about the weight, because this is the lightest probably knife that I own. Gorgeous example. Again, this is the Mnandi from Chris Reeve Knives, and I love it. So there you have it. Really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. Stay tuned.